course, when you get started in welding school and shit, your instructors and shit should give you a syllabus, or they even most schools, like in mine, for example, they give you a toolkit that they'll give you, and everything is provided in the toolkit that you're gonna need throughout the semester. But don't do that shit. That shit is fucking. That shit some bullshit, man. That shit like they charge like for my school, for example, it's like 1,500 for the toolkit and shit. When you can go out and buy that shit yourself and spend about 750, 800 at most, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, yeah, man. But let me start y'all up real quick, man. Back to the video. Yo, what's going on, everybody? LB the Weld, man. Best weld on YouTube. Nah, I just playing, not yet. But all right. But come on, man. I'm here today, back with another video. I'm trying to sauce y'all up, put y'all on game a little bit. This video is mainly for all my people who just now getting into welding, who starting out and about to break off and go into welding school, or even if you a beginning welder and really don't have any tools on your own, you know what I'm saying, provide besides company provided tools. But anyway, we're about to jump right into the video. These are the top 5 tools that you can't live without in welding school. At number 5, we got your main money maker, man, your welding helmet. You can't even look at the damn arc without this shit, man. You need this shit. This is your essential to starting welding. You know what I'm saying? So as far as welding helmet goes, man, it's a lot of different fucking helmets out there, man. I can tell you this now. There's a lot of different damn helmets. You got Lincoln Electric, you got Miller, you got fucking Yes Welder, you got damn Harbor Freight, you know what I'm saying? Chicago Electric. There's a whole bunch of different options to go from when you choose a helmet. All I can give is really about 2 or 3 main things when it comes to choosing a helmet. When you choosing a helmet, especially starting off and you're buying your first helmet, bro, in school, or you just starting out on in the welding job, you know what I'm saying? You're not making the best money right now, don't fucking break the bank on a fucking Lincoln Electric, Esaab, fucking Miller, top of the line helmet. You don't need that shit. Just get a regular auto darkening helmet with an auto darkening lens, so that way, you know what I'm saying, while you're prepping up or doing whatever, you can see visibly what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? But soon as you strike that arc or, you know what I'm saying, hit the mid gun, pull the trigger, whatever, as soon as you start welding and the sensor's light, it will go dark and it will protect your eyes. All I can say is you don't have to get no Miller or none of that shit starting out, man. I started out, my first helmet was a Chicago Electric helmet from Harbor Freight, man. The shit cost me $50. That shit lasted me all the way through welding school, and it got me about my first 3 fucking welding jobs. So it's like, man, you don't need a super expensive helmet starting off. Don't break your bank, don't break your pockets buying the fucking helmet starting off, because you know what I'm saying. Of course, you can upgrade to a better helmet as time goes on and the more money you make. You feel me? But it's like, man, you don't need no super fucking Miller helmet or no shit like that to be the best welder. You know, so I was laying down some pretty dope welds with a $50 Harbor Freight helmet. You know, so it's all about the person wearing the mask. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's all about the person wearing the helmet, then the fucking helmet. Really, you feel me? But yeah, number 5, welding helmet. At number 4, we got C clamps, locking pliers, slash, what you call it, vice grips. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need these shits in welding school, man. Vice grips, C clamps, all this shit, you're gonna need it. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it come down to clamping your metal down to the table, or if you see, as you see in this video, my arm is actually propped up on a C clamp and a pair of vice grips, just so I can get more comfortable and make the weld more comfortable and be comfortable. Because you know what I'm saying, the ABC of the welding is always be comfortable. You can't lay no weld down if you ain't comfortable, and you damn sure can't lay no weld down if you can't see with a dirty lens. But that's a topic for a different video. But yeah, man, you need these C clamps and these vice grips and shit, you know what I'm saying, to get comfortable. You might not always be in the most ideal position that you want to be in, but especially in welding school, this is the best time to get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's what I always tell myself, man. I'm pushing myself every day to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Cause like, man, when I get out in the field, I know I ain't always gonna be welding in no perfect damn conditions at a table with the light above my head and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get comfortable working what you got, man. You a fucking welder. You know what I'm saying? This is what you signed up for. You ain't no damn computer scientist, goddamn. You ain't kicked up in the office chair, goddamn. Number 3 is some quality FR clothing, protective gear, PPE. And when it come to this, man, you really could get away with a little bit when it come to FR and PPE, because it's like really, especially the less welding you're doing that has the least amount of sparks and shit like that. Like if you're doing TIG or even stick, I get away with wearing a hoodie and I won't burn myself or anything like that. Like as long as you get like 100% cotton hoodie, you know what I'm saying? Go to fucking Goodwill or something like that, Salvation Army, man. You know what I'm saying? They got plenty of nice ass 100% cotton shit up in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My instructors put me on game about that shit, man. You know, go to fucking Goodwill, go to shit like that, man. You don't need to spend the arm and a leg on no FR clothing. Of course, you know what I'm saying? You get what you pay for when it comes to FR clothing. Like, I got a fucking Lincoln Electric welding jacket. That shit didn't last me, you know what I'm saying, from my first day of welding school and shit. I still got it to this day. Of course, it got a little holes and shit up in there because I didn't put it in the washing machine and shit like that. But, you know, of course, from welding itself, you know what I'm saying? But again, you can get away with a little bit when it comes to FR. You know, especially when you're starting out, you don't really need a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you just want to protect yourself, man. You don't want to go home fucking burning up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go home, your fucking clothes got fucking meatball size ass holes in them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that means you're not covered up and that shit is going to leak on your skin and that shit is going to burn the fuck out you. And I'm telling you from experience, this shit happened to me. This shit is not fun. Number two on this video is a toolbox, man. Preferably one with wheels, man. When you in welding school, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be carrying all this shit. You know what I'm saying? No book bag. Of course, in time y'all gonna graduate like me. You feel me? I carry my shit in the book bag. You know what I'm saying? But that shit be heavy than a bitch. You better have some strong shoulders. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, if you want to limit out all that shit to put less strain on your back and your shoulders and shit, man, get you a toolbox with some wheels, man. I got one. I got this Heart toolbox set. It's like a three-piece set with wheels. I got that shit for like $90 at Walmart. I think they dropped that shit now. It's like $80 now. You know, go get you a toolbox with some wheels, man. You're going to thank me later. You're going to say, LB, man, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? You done saved me a couple headaches. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about where the hell I put that, where I put that, all that shit together in the same toolbox. You know what I'm saying? And it's a convenient way to carry everything in one spot. You feel me? Man, number one on this list is an angle grinder, a 4.5 inch preferably, or you can do bigger. You know, you can do a 6.5 inch, whatever suits your fancy. But you know, a 4.5 inch grinder will do you justice for the most of the damn time in most applications. But anyway, the angle grinder, man, this shit is number one. Y'all like, man, LB, why is this shit number one on the list, man? The angle grinder. It's like, man, if you haven't heard the saying before, you know, a grinder and paint make you a welder you ain't, you hear me? But yeah, man, that shit you gonna have that grind in your damn hand more than the time that you got that welding gun, then you got a stinger, then you got a TIG torch. You gonna have that fucking grinder in your hand, bro, for the majority of your I ain't gonna say the majority, your whole fucking time at a welding school, you're gonna have a grinder in your hand, especially when you're starting out making mistakes and learning. Cause it's like that's gonna be your way to fix your mistakes all about welding school. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to make mistakes, but you'll be a jackass not to learn from them, especially while you're in a confined space where you got teachers, you got endless material, you know what I'm saying, to burn and to practice on and to waste and to learn different techniques and, you know, experiment with your machine. You feel me? But it's like everybody, you not about to be the best shit since sliced bread starting out. You feel me? You gonna make some fuck ups, you gonna make some mistakes. But that's where you gonna have that grind in your hand to grind that shit out and you gonna learn how to fix your mistakes. And at the end of the day, man, you gonna look back and you gonna appreciate that shit. Cause you know when you go out in the field and shit, you ain't gonna have that grind in your hand as much, man. Cause you didn't learn how to limit those mistakes and those fuck ups, whether you MIG, stick, TIG, whatever. You know, you gonna learn the tricks of the trade as you go on. With that grinder, all I can say, that's gonna be your best friend starting out, man. You gonna need him. I'm telling you. And of course, with the grinder, you gonna need some wheels too. You know, grinding wheels. Uh, grinding wheel slash hard rock. That's what you also hear them refer to as hard rock disc. You're gonna need some flap disc. You're gonna need some cutoff wheels. You're gonna need a wire wheel. You know, you're gonna be doing a variety of different tasks in school. So it's just best you get stocked up with all those wheels. You know, you might as well get a good 10 pack of grinded disc, 10 pack cut off wheels, because you gonna run through them shits. Them shits get used. But yeah, man, it'll be the well, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope this shit been informational to y'all. If it was, I hope y'all leave me a like button. It helps me keep growing the channel. But I hope everybody have a blessed day. Stay blessed. Don't let these hoes make you stressed. Always leave in the comment section anything y'all want me to do videos on, any topics. Give me ideas, man.